Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Carson. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers.
All right, let's see what we doing. What we doing?
D-lineman to make the play.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. He'll complete this one to Collins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
I thought this thing was charged. This should not be charged.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Not much there, only a yard.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Gerald Everett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Play action. It's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Gerald Everett with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks find their lead. McManus's point after is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw again on second down. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Jackson will throw again. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed,
into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Keon Crossett. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 29, 2 short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field. Away. Taken from about the 12. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The last drive, remember, a similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Looking for Andrews again. He's got him this time. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Jackson. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
I didn't have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the 4th quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
No, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and fold up on this one. But I don't think they're built like that.
Third and goal, Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now back to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 43. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. Caught out right by Renfro. And down inside the 15 he goes. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And the Ravens are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, he does have one touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing is Jackson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on first and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. To try again after the sack. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Being chased out left. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. There's some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins, and he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second and 6.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. So nice number one. Let's go, D.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Oh, look at the juke. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Oh, they'll get this to Metcalf on the jet sweep. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL. McMahon. The lead is up to 18. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded right around the 8. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop. Hard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling, held it to an okay gain.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off at the 38. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that.
Damn, I threw that shit straight to him. Tripping.
His coaching staff will be emphatic about it. Throwing that ball, but remember,
it's all right, we get it back.
2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Tackle that nigga.
His way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
Oh, boy, that's a pick. Oh, that's a linebacker.
That's Brown. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Yeah, somebody better right there.
Looking to throw again on second down.
No, sir.
Jackson, he's going to find and complete it to
Hunter Renfrow balling out here, though.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Ball in a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Flushed out right. Jackson hit, and he lost
I'll take
the
that.
football.
Montez Sweaty. Good job, boy. Let's try this again.
Any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That's complete. It's Collins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
2nd and 2. And Diggs has it. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
No! Oh.
And this throw
Bro, you're supposed to stop and catch the ball.
All over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
I should have pressed X. Tricky.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going deep.
Too much, man. Damn.
Unable to connect. Incomplete.
4th quarter, you going for it.
They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You ain't got to throw it like that.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it.
If it's there, give it to him. It's there, give it to him.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback.
Can you block? Can you block? Can you block? I got him up top.
They continue to throw these
got him up top. I got him up top. I got him up top.
Going for Metcalf.
Bro, catch the ball. Catch the ball.
Fuck. On the deep ball.
Yeah,
Still
man.
throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Come on, big man. That is 3rd. Come on, y'all killing me now. Let's run this.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw. Steps away. And now
I couldn't do a cross-body throw. Cross-body throw. Cross-body throw. You don't get another 7. I need another 7. Oh, damn. I need another 7.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. Jackson.
I messed it up. Pick. Got him. Bait it. Move that nigga out the way. Move that nigga out the way. Bait it. Bait it. Bait it. Bait it. I take that. Come on. We need another 7, man.
To the 45-yard line. Coming to the line here to
begin
begin the next drive, the
man.
Seahawks offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball.
I'll take that. I'll take that one-on-one. I'll take that one-on-one. Ah, you throw it.
He's made plenty of plays throughout
Come
this
on,
game.
bro. That's a touchdown.
4 touchdown passes. We're shooting for
Fucking
a
up,
there.
man.
That one came up incomplete.
I'm supposed to have 50 points right now. I know I can beat Humphrey.
So after the incompletion,
I know I can beat Humphrey,
2nd
man.
and 10.
You can beat that nigga,
They'll
man.
look to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett.
Ugly
And
catch.
he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards the
I'm going to do this right here, but I don't have any space to do this. Good block. Good block, though. Good block. Good block.
Some time right.
Oh, I threw it right by him. That's my fault. You should have took it underneath. Come on, man. I'm just throwing dumbass picks at this point. My nigga not going to get his SS. What am I doing?
Young quarterback Charles rolling to his right.
Take the under.
But is that one that maybe
Take the
a
under.
veteran
Take
sticks
the
in his
under.
pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember
Get
with
the ball
young
back again.
quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they
Got a
did
screen?
earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Oh, I was coming to get that. I was coming to get that.
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Another throw there
got stuff
off
to
the
do.
mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
Cutback. Watch the cutback. Got him.
My suspicion is he's been coached really well.
Come on, let's turn it over.
Let's
get a turnover. Where's Mark Andrews?
With confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance. The passing game's off balance.
Middle. That's pick. Ah!
And this pass
Damn.
up. The contact well timed there, and now
That was a
4th
pick.
down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down.
I guess he's not fast
any
enough.
defense, you never want to let him get anything started.
Going for it. Let's go
And that
get
would have
this
been a first down. Instead,
turnover.
You saw the contact.
You gotta
On
go to
time,
Andrews.
No penalty. And before this drive can get wings, it's 4th down.
Gosh, middle.
Escaping the pressure right.
Get that. Yes, sir. Good shit.
Ravens go for
All right, come on. Let's get a 7. I'm playing. I'm trying to force the ball to this nigga. Let's go back to the normal offense.
Clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages
Too many
of this
points
game
left
here
on
in
the
second
board.
half.
And I get it. In this situation,
Settle down,
if you
settle
want to be
down,
aggressive
settle down.
out near midfield, you
Good
feel
block,
good
good
about
block,
your
good block, good
defense
block, good
maybe,
block.
or just, hey, I thought I had a
Good
proper
shit.
play call, but how about the guys that just
Good
stop?
job, good job,
How
good
good do they
job.
feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling
I wish I could
great.
move Metcalf on his
Not
left side.
totally home free yet, but it's looking
I can't
good as
move
they
him.
come up 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Oh, he beat. He's beat.
He's got the hook up with Diggs.
Thank you. Finally.
All the way in, touchdown.
Oh, he's going man too. Good job. Let's get another one.
Diggs.
Better watch Andrews. Andrews going crazy on my top.
And the Seahawks extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and
Can't
closer
guard
to
Andrews
win
for some
number
reason.
11.
Extra point from McManus is good. And they open the lead
Andrews
up now
is
to
wide
25.
receiver 1.
Out is the kickoff unit. This one away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Oh, boy, tough.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Never ran this play at all yet.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. But
I should have baited him on that.
It's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
First down, Dobbins, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun.
I knew he was throwing that corner up. Damn. Come on, Nick.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this
defensive player of the year right there.
The body language is evident everywhere.
Damn it.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flush to his right.
Oh, I was there for the pig. Should have went up.
And he gets this only to the 41,
went up, 4th and 5.
Not near enough for the first. You got
Let's
the
go
big
back
lead
to this.
defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
Back
Just
to
go
match.
ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Go back
All
to
right,
the
they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete.
Yes, sir, Steve.
They
he's going to
turn
Andrews.
it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Damn, that's tight.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. And got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. McManus now for the extra point.
Time is 1 o'clock. Finish right on time.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Oh, he got my boy Minshew in the game.
1st and 10.
Hey, bro, shout out Minshew. Oh, you supposed to pick that, bro. Shout out Minshew, though.
And they're going to have this across midfield.
And he 3 for 3 in a touchdown. Okay, Minshew.
A big play that time.
To Minshew, man. You know that.
At this stage,
Jackson.
nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play
Nah, put
caller,
Minshew back in the
you may go
game.
off your sheet and use some things maybe
Go
you hadn't
Minshew,
planned to in
some
this game.
snaps.
Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Let's pick. Come on, Flowers.
On the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is
Oh, he got you beat. He beat you. Come on, cross team.
Here, but still down big.
How they saying you let him beat you, man.
Appears that the referee's been buzzed.
Yeah, he ain't.
We'll get a review, and this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review. So they had it right.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Maybe put Trey Knox in the game. Yeah, let's get him in the game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. Practicing the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 38 yards.
I wanted that one-on-one though. Diggs and Humphrey. I don't know. Humphrey might beat you on that one. Just might beat him.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going deep for Diggs.
Yeah,
and it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Seahawks, they get an important win here to move to 11-5 on the year. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
When you gave it a card,
from Baltimore, so long, everybody.
I'm going to get the card, though. Might as well just meet her at the store.